Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for tuning in. This is the first time I've started a vlog at night. It's so weird. It's literally 5 o'clock and it's so dark. This time change, I feel like, has got all of us in California just super out of whack. Guys, look at this. That's crazy. But the reason why I'm filming instead of just waiting till the next day is because I got something in the mail and I'm actually really excited, and I just wanted to pick up the camera and just start filming, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is. So BlackboxMyCar actually sent over another product, and I'm so excited to show you guys this product. Like the title of the video, this is actually an Apple CarPlay unit. It's a SmartDrive 10-inch wireless auto display, and once again, we're going with BlackboxMyCar because they are such an amazing brand. So last time, BlackboxMyCar sent me a Viofo dash cam. This time, they sent over this. Huge thank you to you guys for sponsoring today's video, and I kind of got a little excited and opened it up. Check this out. I took off my dash mat, and what I am going to be doing is installing this bad boy onto here. So I had it hooked up because I was testing it out, just making sure that everything works and trying to get used to the interface. So the cool thing about this big old screen here is that it has a dash cam in the back and you can adjust it, and it's so freaking dope. There's actually this mount here that goes up and you can put it back. I was thinking setting it right here. It kind of sucks because my car kind of has this little nub in the way right here, so I'll get as close as I can and maybe set it up right here. I don't know if I want to drill into my perfectly not cracked dash, so I'm going to use the adhesive that they give, but I still want to run my dash mat because it'll protect my dash from the sun. And I think if I cut a hole perfectly, maybe the size of that circle right there, it'll be really sleek. And then I'm gonna see where I'm gonna make the cut on my mat and then stick it on and then put the mat. I was thinking maybe having it like right here. That would be pretty mellow. I know it's like not perfectly centered, but with the dash cam right here, compared to me having a dash cam up here, it'll be a lot more clear and I'll have such a great view. So I'm gonna have it tilted down more towards me. This is just like kind of a rough mock-up. I think this is close enough to where I could tap. I don't really have to go forward too much. This is more just to have my maps on here so I don't need to look at my phone. I don't know about you guys, I leave my phone on my lap or somewhere over here, and I have to look down whenever I use my GPS, which is dangerous. Now having it displayed up here is gonna be amazing. We have the USB-C port for power, which I'm going to be using my cigarette lighter. Then we have one port for the backup camera, one SD port, which has an SD card in it, which is freaking amazing. I love that they send over an SD card with this. And then an aux cord. So this was the thing that I was contemplating. I have a double DIN touchscreen stereo right here, right? I was considering completely not deleting this, but completely disengaging it from the audio, hooking the audio from the car to this. But they also give you an auxiliary cord, so you can just plug this in, tuck it, and then put it into your own auxiliary if your car has one, which I do, but I don't like how that looks. And to be honest, I might just run this and then just play onto this, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna keep the Apple CarPlay for the maps and whatever app I wanna use, but all the audio is still gonna go to this stereo unit, which I genuinely love because it came with the car. So pretty crystal clear. I could hook it up to Apple CarPlay, but I'm not going to because I don't know if you guys know, I use my iPhone to film my YouTube videos, but the interface is really easy to use. There's settings, there's lots of things you can do for the most part. So it has the recording, playback, formatting, everything that you could want with these types of systems, dimming, audio, all that stuff, language. I will show you guys the Apple CarPlay function as soon as I install everything and have it all perfectly tucked and gorgeous, and then film on another camera so I can show you how great the interface is. It's not laggy at all. This is honestly a great unit from what I've tested so far. I've also tried to get phone mounts that mount onto here so I can put my phone horizontally so it's like a little screen and I can use my maps or whatever it is, right? And none of them ever worked. And now there's this. Personally, I don't need the screen to be this big on such an old car, but it's nice that it's pretty wide. Like I said, I wish it could be centered, But that's just my car's design. That's not because of this screen. There's nothing I can really do about it, but it's gonna be so sick when I get everything buttoned up. And when I do get everything fully done, I will show you guys. I honestly might just do it off camera because it's not that crazy. All I have to do is just tuck wires, cut my mat, and stick it onto the dash and make sure it looks good, because as of right now, it functions amazing. So yeah, I'll show you guys first thing in the morning. I'll try to get all of this done to my liking. Hopefully it comes out good. So I will see you in the morning. All right guys, it is the next day and I got everything installed, wires tucked, and I cannot wait to show you guys. The beauty of having this dash mat, can't see anything. So I'll show you exactly how I have the wires running. It's kind of hard to see, but I basically cut a slit in the dash mat and pulled these wires through so they came out right here. It's so sick because the mat basically covers the whole base. I think it looks really nice, doesn't look too out of place. The screen is, in my opinion, a perfect size, but if I could, I would want the screen to be cut off like right here so it fits perfectly with my center console, but that's just because of my car, not because of the screen itself. We have the actual power cable coming all the way around there, tucked behind the lining there, goes underneath into this panel here that covers it, goes all the way around, is tucked all down here, tucked in here, underneath the center console, goes through, comes out, and goes right here. So in my opinion, that's the cleanest I can get it. Realistically, I could have had it come over here, but then you'd see the wire go over this to this side. And maybe I could have tucked it underneath this or something, but I don't know. I like this. I also like the fact that I could just kind of unplug it and leave it dangling like that. And now you can't even see it anymore. That's the reason why I wanted it over on this side. Now the next thing that I tucked, which was a little more difficult because it was shorter than I thought it would be, was the backup camera. So for the rear camera, I thought that I could use my Red Tiger one from my last dash cam, but it is not compatible because I'm sure the internals are different, even though they share the same wire. And I had to put in the one that came with this kit, which is good anyways because I need to review this kit and let you guys know how awesome it is. Since this wire was shorter, I tucked it in here. You guys can see it. That's my only gripe, is that this thing is visible, so I tucked it. And it goes on the side of the seat. Can't even really see it. I tucked it behind this center console piece, goes underneath the mat to the side of the seat, and I'll show you guys how I have it in the trunk. So you can see the wire there, how it feeds through, which I don't really care if it's a little bit visible in the trunk. Then it comes out through here underneath the mat on the side, and it goes through this little hole. I didn't drill that hole. I actually took out one of these little clips, fed it through there, and I have it wired into my reverse bulb. And then this line goes all the way through a grommet that I found. You could barely see the wire. I tucked it up here behind the license plate frame, and the camera is right here, which is absolutely perfect. So the reason why I have it pointing down so much is because this is not just a rear dash cam. This is a backup camera as well, so it has two functions, which is amazing. It records, and it's also a backup camera, which is what I've always wanted on this car, and I'm absolutely stoked about that because I always open my door to see if I'm gonna hit the car behind me. Now I don't have to. Also on my IS, the OEM one points downwards as well, so I think it's at the perfect angle. Now let's fire it up and show you guys the features and how it runs, and it is so amazing. I absolutely love it. So this is the startup screen. Give it a second, it automatically goes to Apple CarPlay, which is right here. I have maps. I can go on to Spotify and listen to music. I can call people, and I honestly love it. So another cool thing is if you go to the home screen right here, it takes you back here. You can use Android Auto. This is one of my favorite things, because check this out. I have it set to split, but you can definitely have it just to one camera. And this is the rear and what it records, which is so awesome. I absolutely love this feature, and it's so good as a reverse camera. Like, it is absolutely amazing. This is probably one of my favorite features. Everything else is really cool. I love the Apple CarPlay. I love having an external screen like this, and it's powered through your phone's internet connection. So yeah, check this out. Always recording, and we have the brightness level. We can set the audio. I think one of the coolest things about this kit is that you can either hardwire it to your car's stereo, or you can just use the auxiliary cable that it comes with and just plug it into your actual auxiliary cord if your car is equipped with one. So you don't really need to do any wiring. All you have to do is just tuck in the wires. There's so many more settings to play with. You can do resolution, all that stuff. I can even set a screensaver if I want. I plan on using this hopefully for the rest of my car's life. And if your car is like mine, where it's a little bit older, doesn't have Apple CarPlay, doesn't have all the new gimmicks, I think this is a great investment. It's honestly one of the coolest things that I could have done. And since I'm inside my car every single day, this is like basically my home away from home. I'm just sitting in here. I want it to be nice. And instead of having to go on my phone, I could just use Apple CarPlay on this. And it's also a dash cam. I sometimes forget that it's a dash cam because I just got a whole external screen in my car. I'm not thinking about recording or whatever, but it comes in clutch when I get into a car accident, or if there's something that I needed to record, any type of incident. I can even go to all my apps, which is cool. I've even tried to order on the Domino's app through this, and it actually works, so that's kind of cool. All in all, I think this dash cam is totally worth it. It's so weird calling it a dash cam because it's more of a CarPlay screen unit to me. I think it is so modern, so cool, adds a little bit of spice to any of your builds. I feel like anybody would love this mod, whether you're into cars or you're not. This is just so cool and convenient to have. For this product and the review that I'm gonna give it, 4.5 out of 5. I think it is a solid mod, and I would recommend buying it for anyone. If today's video was not sponsored by BlackboxMyCar with this product, I honestly would go out of my way to buy this because I have been wanting a backup camera for so long. And my first thought was that I'm gonna have to get rid of this and update it to a whole new system, and then the backup camera is gonna be down there, which in my opinion I think is a little bit dangerous because I'm gonna look down. So I thought someday maybe there might be some external system that I could put right here, and that would be perfect for maps and for backing up. And here it is, this product. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but like, look how cool that looks. That doesn't even look bad at all. And the way that I hid everything besides those wires, because you can't really do anything about it, is so sick. That just looks absolutely clean. And there you guys have it. If you're interested in this product, link is in the description below, as well as a promo code for $30 off this exact product. And if you want anything else from BlackboxMyCar, please check out their website. They have multiple units, different dash cams, and all these goodies for your car. So you don't have to just pick this. There's so many other products. I will say this is probably the best product that I've seen so far. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video. And don't forget, it's always better to look good than to feel good. Oh, later.